It's rotating it.
Rotate your phone. Okay, thank you. Can they see me over there? Welcome back to another episode of Convos.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Go ahead.
You wanna see more than one of them songs? Play Nintendo with Caesarino. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home. Sex all night, mad hand in the moon. Spend on me, smoke on my weed. Turn 4TT, saying B.I.G. Now check it, you wanna hear my mid squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife, just pick. Full left me.
I hope y'all got y'all last tonight.
To match, conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations of all that.
Tune in, y'all.
The one I trusted. Who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Shit got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, trying to take all I got. Nothing intricate black. The bitch said I raped up.
Hey, Ma.
What's on us? Come to find out, you was fucking everybody. You knew about me, the fake ID.
Okay, Tim,
Body in DC. Won't always be, that's what I get for tricking. Ain't I on bill, commits to ass kicking. Licking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my shit's imperial. Fuck around and made a milk box material. You feel me? Sucking dick, rolling your lips cause of you. I'm on some motherfucker bitch shit up.
Get money, Jazzy, man.
Get money.
Better grab a seat, grab on your dick as this bitch get deep. Deeper than a pussy ever get 6 feet. Feel sweet in this little petite. Young bitch from the street, guaranteed to stay there.
We just allowed more people to the point of live. We will be starting shortly.
Hit it, play me like a chicken, thinking I'm pressed to get it. Rather lose a killing than to stick up jokes. Or rather count a million while you eat my pussy. Push me to the limit, get my feelings in. Get me open while I'm coming down the road. You wanna be my main squeeze, nigga? Don't you? You wanna live between my knees, nigga? Don't you wanna see me whipping your 3 down the air? Blow up spot for bitches because I'm mad. Break up with fears, get shots in the air. You get vexed and start swinging everywhere. Me shifty, now you wanna pistol with me. Pull out your 9 while I cop on mine. Now what, nigga? I ain't got time for this, so what, nigga? I'm not trying to hear that shit. Now you wanna buy me diamonds and Armani suits. Age of Benedini and Chanel 9 boots. Things to make up for all the games and the lies. Homework cards saying I apologize. Is you with me? How could you
Keep
ever
tuning in, guys.
Payback's a bitch, motherfucker. Believe me.
We will be starting shortly.
Ain't no let's go slow. Just a little something to let you motherfuckers know.
No, this way. Yeah. Go over somewhere. But kind of like tilt it in, like this way.
No, double.
Yep, right there. Yep. But wait, Marquise, don't get the.
JM, y'all.
Right.
JM, y'all.
Throwback Thursday, y'all.
Thursday. Y'all need
We can stop.
Come on. I know a dude named Jimmy used to run up at nighttime cause he drunk off the Henry and I didn't mind it when he fucked me from behind it. Felt fine, especially when he used to grind it. He was a trick when I sucked his dick. He used to pass me bricks, credit cards and shit. Suck him to sleep. I took the keys to the Jeep. Tell him I'll be back. Go fuck with some other cats. Flirting, getting
Hey everybody! Welcome to
another episode of Comfy Convos. What's going on?
So, as y'all may know, we did go live on Tuesday and we talked about best friends and what it means to be a best friend, and y'all was loving that. So we decided to come back and finish off that conversation, and then we're going to get into a new topic for y'all tonight.
Yeah, so today pretty much we're just going to do a little recap on Tuesday's episode, and then pretty much we're going to get into, go into something else. So pretty much, so the best friends topic, like what do you guys want to say about that?
Well, to fill people in, we was basically talking briefly about like friendships, what it means to be a good friend, what type of friend you want or you want to start attracting, and we just basically was briefly talking about best friends. That was the topic and stuff. I just want to say, overall, I really enjoyed the conversation that we had last time. A lot of people tuned in. We really love y'all commenting and asking us questions. Overall, we had a great time with y'all. So we just want to bring back that same feeling tonight. Yes, and if y'all got lingering questions, anything that y'all want to ask that we didn't ask last time, feel free to leave it in the comment below. And also, I want to say, I hope y'all. It's about to get real juicy tonight.
Yeah, we got got a little sweet peach.
Yep.
And then we also got a little sweet red. So,
what y'all drinking? Show us what y'all drinking.
Type down in the comments.
Type down what y'all drinking, what y'all sipping
in the comments.
All right, so let's start off with our first question.
It's probably
what's the question you had last time? So
pretty much, what we're gonna talk about today is when is it ever a good time or when is it not a good time for your significant other or you? When is it too late for you to come over their house or for you to go over their house? And
you can also apply this to your best friend too. Like, is it okay for your best friend to come over? Well, just have company. Period. What's your time frame? Yeah. What's your time frame? What you comfortable with? So I'll start. Okay. Me personally, I don't like pop-ups. I feel like I need to be known. I need you to tell me in advance. Like, I don't like for people to come over because I like to chill in my own spot, in my own space, and we all adults here. I might not have clothes on when I'm in the house. Like, I just like to be chilling in my space. I'm relaxing. Sometimes I don't be in the mood for company, so I need you to let me know you're going to come over. And I feel like, do it in the afternoon. Don't just be randomly popping up at 12, 11 o'clock, all throughout the night. I go to bed early. You got to let me know. Call me first. I might not even be home. Call me. Let me know first. Me personally, I would want you to ask first or see if I'm in that space to even have company or, comfortable with it, because I'm the same way. Like, I'm probably in the house chilling 9 times out of 10. I don't got no clothes on. I'm watching TV. I'm just vibing with myself. So before you come, I would want you to ask, to see what I'm doing. For my spouse, I would say 50-50 because pop up on me. See what I'm doing. You feel me? So 50-50 with the spouse. But with the friend, I feel like X before you come.
Me personally, I wouldn't mind. Like, it's no stipulations or no time, no specific time. If, I'm in a relationship or something like that, oh, well, you can't come over here. My partner, my significant other, you can come anytime you want. Like, that's just how I feel about it. 5 in the morning? Not 5 in the morning.
So you telling me you gonna hop out the bed, your phone ringing, you like, well, my man coming over, I gotta go downstairs.
I be like that sometimes. Like, if I'm out partying and you know, I'm out partying, having a good time, and like, you know, I may end up stop partying like around 2 or 3 in the morning. You know, I may want to go to my significant other house.
Okay, I agree with that.
So,
okay, I agree with that.
So,
I agree with that.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, you know, I want to give and extend the same, you know, same thing back to, you know, my partner. Like, you know, if you want to come over and you just came from outside or something like that, you want to see me, of course, come over. It ain't no time on it.
See the thing.
And then another thing, like, you know, as far as like friends or anything like that, you know, I don't mind. Me personally, I really don't mind. Like, you know, if you just coming over, but it's like it is a time frame on that. Like, you know, if like a friend or something, like, you know, it's like late, like 12 or 1, like, nah. Like, if it ain't nothing wrong with you, and you're not calling me, you shouldn't be doing no pop-ups. Nah. Oh. But like, you know, like maybe like a family, close, you know, family member, like, yeah, that's fine. But like, you know, like a friend or something, nah, don't do no pop-ups, because I like my alone time, I like my space, you know. I like watching my little TV shows and all of that, so nah, don't do that.
Okay, so guys, how about with guy friends? Like people that y'all like, you know, you talking to, not your boyfriend or spouse, but like guy
somebody you talking
friends, to. or consider, you know, like what's the appropriate time for them to come over?
I feel like if you want to see me or see somebody, you can't come to my house at no 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. What you think?
It's not
this ain't no booty call.
It's not that time. If you my friend and you feel me, we talking and starting to vibe, do not ask to come over. It's not an option. It's just not. It's not at all. I feel like if you in a talking stage, I feel like it's always respectful to ask somebody, is it okay if you can come and see them? I don't think you should just randomly pop up over somebody's house. Like, to me, I just feel like that's rude. You have no respect. You don't respect boundaries. You don't ask me if I'm at home. You don't even know if I'm at home.
Right.
Like, just ask.
Yeah.
What do y'all think below? Yes, comment questions. Let us know how y'all feel. Do y'all feel like people need to call y'all before they come over? Or is it okay for your friends or your boyfriend to just pop up whenever? Or guy friends?
That's deep.
What you think?
For a guy friend, I mean, my whole thing, like I said, it's just, that's with any friend. Like, me personally, I just feel like it's not a right time for you to just pop up. Like, you know, have some respect, you know.
So why don't
take consideration of, you know, your peoples. If that's your friend, you know, hit them up, see what they doing. Because, you know, you can pop up and a motherfucker won't be at home. So it's just like, you know, take consideration in your peoples and you. Like, that's my only thing. But like I said, for my significant other, like, you know, me personally, it's just no time or no stipulations on it. Like, come on, come through.
You made a good point. I feel like when you out kicking it and you getting drunk and all that other
I ain't gonna lie,
it's okay to go to your man's house.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like on the opposite end, I go to bed somewhere greedy, and I be so tired. I feel like I'm gonna sleep through the call. Like, I'm gonna sleep through the call.
Everybody call.
I definitely do. Sleep through the call. Cause baby, you don't want to get lit. You gonna sleep through the call? Let me know you gonna come over tonight because
yeah. I feel like yep. With your friends, ex, with your spouse.
What are they saying down in the comments?
You know,
okay,
y'all can do it how y'all do it, and then with your guy friends, don't even ask.
Imani Wilson said, "Motherfuckers gotta always call first."
Period. Call me first. Do not come over without calling me.
And then Smiley said, "Friends must call me first. Family can come over whenever. My spouse can definitely pop up." Okay, Smiley, pop up on me. Come through.
What's
going on?
3 o'clock?
Yes, I don't mind.
My spouse, yes. Like my boyfriend, yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I don't mind.
But if you my guy friend, no. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
spouse.
a difference.
Spouse or your significant other, pop up on me. Come through.
Okay, I agree with y'all.
So,
but for me, do not.
Okay, I know, my bad. Anonymous. Sorry, guys. No,
but I feel like
at 3
for my boyfriend, if he do want to pop over, you gotta let me know. Or
she's not gonna answer that door, y'all.
Oh my God.
Or matter of fact, I do you one better. I give him a key so he can come over by himself.
That too.
Because me personally, I feel like I sleep through a lot of stuff. If I'm asleep, I'm asleep. Don't interrupt my sleep. I'm tired. I'm not gonna answer. See
When
you
she's
tomorrow.
out, she's out.
I'm done.
That's it. That's all. So yeah.
So, do you guys feel like y'all show favoritism when it comes to y'all friends? Like, do y'all have one favorite friend? And is that wrong to have a favorite friend?
I don't feel like I show favoritism. Like I said, like, you know, last week, you know, there's different friends for different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, nobody should feel like, you know, favoritism is being shown to them.
And if you do, remove. It gotta, you feel me? I feel like if your friend is showing favoritism, then it's just like, it kind of make you reevaluate y'all friendship. You know, in a way. Because I feel like all your friends should be treated equally.
Those good.
I mean, you hold your best friends at a different standard, but overall, they all are your friends, so they all should be treated equally. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree too, on a certain extent.
Right.
Because I feel like if I've been friends with one person for a very, 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 very long time, like, I feel like even though I'm going to treat all my friends on an equal platform, I feel like that one friend that I've been friends with for over 10 years, I'm going to hold that friend a little bit different from everybody else.
Right. That's why I said, in a sense, for your best friend will be a different standard. But overall, yeah, you can. I mean, why not treat your friends all equal?
What do you do if you have a friend that's a little out there?
What that mean?
Right. Like, yo, like,
Don't
you know,
say it, girl. This the real and the rawness, okay?
Okay, well, that's
Say
why I
it.
say, what that mean? What you talking about?
What's
Let us
up?
know.
What's he, sweetie?
so like your friend a hoe, basically.
Okay.
Like slightly a hoe.
Okay.
And you know that. And you everywhere you go outside with that friend, you know that friend got a reputation and all this other stuff. What do you do with that? Like, how do you feel about having a friend like that?
For one, we not gonna be friends.
What?
I'm just dead at third. Because I just feel like one flock together, all flock together, and y'all all getting labeled the same thing, or y'all all gonna get looked as the same crowd. If that makes sense, who you hang with is who you is.
Ooh, okay.
So me personally, no.
Well, that's not always true.
I was gonna say I done let a few people slide, but me personally, it's like once you start to realize your self-worth and who you are as a person and how you want to carry yourself, you don't allow those type of friends to even, you feel me? So, I don't know. And that's my opinion.
What you think?
I mean, I'm different because, you know, I don't really have a lot of guy friends. So, like, you know, I have majority female friends. So, you know, like me, like anybody that hangs with me knows, like, you know, type of person I am. So, you know, I'm about all of that class, you know, image, you know, all of that. So, like, the people that I hang around and hang with, like, you know, they not like that. So I can't really speak on that. But if I did have a friend like that, you know, it wouldn't really matter to me. Like I said, I have majority of female friends, so it wouldn't really matter to me. Like, you know, I would say something to my friend to let her know, like, friend, like, no, like, that's not the route to go. Or, like, you know, you're doing too much. Or, like, you know, I'll put my friend to the side and let her know, because if you my friend, then I want to make sure that, you know, I'm being a friend to you. And what real friends do is, like, you know, pretty much talk to each other and let each other know, like, you know, what you're doing is not right. Or, you know, you can do better than it. So that's what I'll do if I did have a friend like that.
Me personally, I feel like if I had a friend like that, I would go on the same route as you. Like, I feel like I would sit down with my friend and just tell my friend, like, you know, the stuff that you're doing, that may be your preference and that is stuff that you like, but I'm telling you, like, maybe you need to slow down or reevaluate what you're doing, because it's not a good look for you. And I'm pretty sure people don't understand the real you. Like, I know you a good person and you mean well, and you probably trying to figure out how things are supposed to go for you and stuff like that, but the way you going is going in a bad direction. Let's read the comments. Smiley said, let them be a hoe in peace.
Oh my God.
She said, let them be a hoe in peace. That's how you feel, son?
Not let them be a hoe in peace.
Sometimes you just gotta send them their way.
You think so?
I feel like after you then did that, like had the conversation, came to them, and now if they just steady just want to project that off and just steady want to be that wild free person and just that's just who they is, they can't help it. Then leave. Fuck you talking about.
Then leave. Hey. But
then leave the friendship. What y'all
I don't know. Like I said, like, you know, I have like, you know, more so female friends than male friends. So it's just like it's different for me. Like I wouldn't like try to judge them. Like, you know, that's not my place to do. Like if that's your life and that's how you live in it, like, you know, it ain't my place to judge you. Like, you know, I'm gonna let you be you. That's you putting mouths on your pussy, and you know that's you doing what you doing. So like, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Mouths.
That's you putting bodies on your shit, so it ain't got nothing to do with me.
So my thing is this after you would have the conversation with that person, you would still be their friend?
I mean, yeah, like I said, like, you know,
it's just how
that's not my business. That's how you are, you know. That's the type of person that you is, and you know we are actually real friends. But you know they say
bird of a feather flock together.
Oh, but I know me. I know I'm not a hoe, so I know I'm not a hoe. So that's the thing, like like I said,
a hoe.
Okay.
Use a hoe.
Like I said, you know, I can't really, me personally, like I said, I can't really speak on it because I have majority female friends.
Yeah.
And I'm a male, so it's just like, you know, that's not my business or my place to do. My only thing to do is like, you know, encourage you to do better, and you know, try to convince you to do something different, you know, and let you know, like, you know, if you haven't been taught the morals or the values, or you haven't grew up with, you know, older women around you to teach you those things of what not to do and what to do as a woman, and you know, to like pretty much just like with your body, then you know, I'm still gonna be friends with you, but like I said, that ain't my business.
Well, I have another question. What do you do when you feel like you want to do something, you want to achieve it, and you come to your friend with your ideas and telling them how you want to start something, start a business, you want to get into this or you want to get into that, and they not being really supportive? What do you do in situations like that?
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Really?
Me personally, I'ma just limit some of my achievements that I tell you. I'm gonna tell you stuff that's like, you know, because I feel like if I'm already sensing the fact that you not really being supportive and you coming off like kind of like jealous in a way, I'm gonna pick that up and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm not telling her again. Type stuff. I don't know. That's just me personally. That's why I said I'll tell you little stuff here and there, but like every single thing, no.
If I got a friend and you know it's like something that I want to achieve, or you know something that I want to do, and you know I'm passionate about it, and you know I come to you and I tell you, and you just like, you know, giving me the shoulders, or like, you know, you don't give a fuck, I'm gonna be like, you know, me personally, I'm not gonna say nothing else to you. I'm gonna still be friends with you, but in the aspect of, you know, me telling you my goals, or like, you know, what I'm trying to do, like, you know, I know not to bring it up to you no more, because it's like, you know, if we friends, you know, you should be rooting for me all the time, and you know, vice versa. So me personally, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like some hating stuff there, like, you know.
For me, I give my friends a two-strike thing. Like, the first time, if I tell you and I feel like you're not being supported, I'm like, okay, I noticed that the first time. The second time, if I do it again and I feel like you still not being supported, then I'm going to just be like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm telling you what I'm doing and all this other stuff. Like, I want you to be happy for me, and I don't sense that you being happy for me. Like, what is it? What's the issue? Because I feel like if it was you in reverse and you was doing all your things, I'd be on the sideline cheering for you. Why can't I get that same behavior back? What do y'all think? We got a few comments.
Auntie Tasha, she said move in silence. That's what I do. That's what I like to do.
That's right, Auntie. Move in silence.
That's what I like to do.
Expanding, okay?
That's what I like to do.
Because what I'm not going to do, if I tell you once, I'm not going to tell you twice. Okay? Gone.
Smiley said real friends support their friends.
Yep.
Yes. Off back. Ain't no, well, I mean, if that's something you want to do, then you should do it. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I need you to be, you feel me, going hard as if it's you.
And that's another thing, like, you know, if I'm coming to you as a friend, or like, you know, somebody that's close to me, and I'm telling you, like, you know, this is my goals, or this is you know, what I'm trying to achieve, or this is my accomplishments, and you give me like a dry, you know, response, nah, I ain't telling you nothing else, because like I said, you should be rooting for me at all times if we close, and you know, if I'm coming to you telling you my business plans, or you know, whatever it is that, you know, I feel good about doing. Like, you know, that's what we here for. We here to support each other. Like, you know.
Do you feel like do you feel like your friend need to support you over social media, or do you feel like your friends need to support you in person?
I'm the type of person, I don't really care for social media and to put my business out in social media. So I'd rather, you know, I mean, if you do like a little repost or something of something that I'm doing, I appreciate that, but like I would rather for you to support me in the comfort of just like, you know, our space off social media, because it's like too much stuff goes on social media, and it don't need to.
Okay.
Like, it's just too much that be put on social media, and it's just like, it just, you know, it gets overwhelming. You know, like a lot of stuff, like people can put their opinions on stuff that you're not even asking them for. It's just like social media is just a bit much.
Yeah, I agree. I say both for me. Support me in private and support me on social media, because, I mean, why root for me in private but not root for me in the world? That's how I'm basically looking at it. It's making me seem like, okay, you fuck with me on the low behind closed doors, but you not sharing none of my products. You feel me? I don't know. Well, that's just how I feel. I feel like 50-50. Rock with me on social media, rock with me off of it.
This is another thing. I feel like me personally, I'm equal. Like, if you can support me on social media, then support me on social media. If you support me in person, then support me in person. I don't have a problem with that. But my thing is, I feel like if you gonna support me, whether it's me selling stuff, me doing this podcast, like anything of that sort, like I need you to be supportive, whether it's buying my stuff, showing up, supporting me, being my first client, being my test dummy, like letting me know everything.
Like fully engaging. You feel me? So,
Yeah, that's how I feel. Well, let's see what y'all feel. Y'all can read the comments if you want.
Let me see. Tasha said a real friend will know your passion and give you
Thank
encouragement
y'all.
to
Thank
move
you for
forward.
coming.
So determine who your real friends are. That's true, Auntie.
Okay.
That's true. Let me see. Jesse James said, I think a real friend is honest.
Yes.
Smiley said, you're supposed to be your friend biggest cheerleader. That's 100% true.
Okay, you need a root for your friend. I feel like if my friend want to get into some hair, I'm going to support her. I'm going to buy that hair. My friend want to do body, skincare stuff. I'm going to go into that. I'm going to buy her stuff.
Yep.
I'm going to support her. If my friend doing makeup, I'm going to do that. Like, if my friend want to do events and stuff like that, I'm going to let her do my events. Like, hey, I got a birthday coming up. Like, can you do this for me? I need you to do an event for me. Kind of different kind of stuff. Like, show up and show out for your friend. Be supportive.
Yeah, like you really supposed to be there for like
Unconditional friends.
It's that, and it's not even like, you know, about friends. It's just about like people that, you know, that you have that's close to you. Like, you know, if you close to me and like, you know, I'm telling you these things and like, you know, this, like your response, like I said, you give a dry response or a nonchalant response, then like, you know, I'm gonna reevaluate you and look at, you know, our bond that we have that I thought that we had, because it's just like, you know, it can't be that real like how I thought it was. It can't be that real.
I agree. So, I got a question. I feel like, have y'all had those type of friends in the past? Like, how have y'all dealt with those certain situations, if those situations did happen to you guys? Or was y'all put in those type of situations?
I feel like for the most part, if I was ever in those situations, I was upfront about it. Like, I was like, you know, I really don't like the way that it's going. Honestly, with my friend, and I only got a few friends, like, I never had that. Like, anytime I told my friends, like, this is something that I want to do, I want to go into this, everybody is super supportive of that. And, like, want to support bad things, invested in my ideas, motivated me to do it. Like, it never was any, like, well, I don't think you could do it kind of stuff.
Right. I don't think I've been put in a situation like that, but if I was, like I said, you know, I would just watch how I move around you, and like, you know, I will keep you at a distance and handle you with a long silver spoon, because if I'm thinking that this is the bond that we got, and then I'm coming to you saying this, and I see this is your reaction, or like, you know, this is how you looking at it, like, you know, now, you know, something all right. So, you know, you stay over there, and I'll stay here.
I agree. Do y'all ever feel like y'all had family members who wasn't supportive of an idea that you wanted to do? And be completely honest, like, do y'all feel like we was ever not supporting each other on certain things? Honestly, no. I feel like when I come to y'all with my ideas, y'all support. Y'all be all for it. That's why I say I love the energy that y'all give.
Now, what I can't say that about family, but I feel as though like I have been in a relationship with a significant other, and
Okay, now that.
I felt as though like, you know, my significant other kind of like, you know, didn't really support me or didn't really have my back, and you know, my decision that I was making, you know, or like, you know, like I said, like a business decision or something like that. I feel like my significant other was not, you know, real intrigued or like, you know, like really like there for me or having my back in a decision like, you know, that I want to make business wise or something like that. And it kind of made me look at them different, because I'm like, you know, if this is what we're supposed to be doing, and you know, you my partner, you my significant other, like you out of all people, I'm the type of person, you know, I want my people to be behind me 1,000%. But if I'm with somebody in a relationship or something like that, I expect for you to be right behind me, and then my people's. So if you're not behind me 1,000%, my significant other, then yeah, I'm looking at you different. And you know, we it's some stuff that I gotta sit back and evaluate and think and do all that too, because it's like, you know, like I said, with me, if we there like in a relationship, then yeah, I need all that support from you.
I agree.
But what happens
From your spouse, I agree, because I have had that in the past, like when somebody wasn't really fully supportive of what I was, you know, or what I had going on, what I'm planning to do. And with that person, and it's like, you feel it. You don't feel, like you feel when they not supporting, they not, you feel me, engaging, or when you is talking about your products and stuff like that, you feel the jealousy or, you know, not the support. So me personally, yeah, with a spouse, I need it all. I need it all. I need the all of it. You know?
What happens if the idea or like whatever they want to do is not like logical, and you just like,
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest.
No, but that's understandable. Like that's where the conversation comes in at. If you feel as though like, you know, it's not a good route for me to go or do, like, then, you know, it's time for us to sit down and have that conversation. But for you to be fully just be like, you know, I come to you with a business idea and be like, you know, I want to do this, or, you know, I'm thinking about doing this, and then you be like, oh, okay, and that's it. Like, no, like, well, I need more. Like, you know, what a conversation that, what a enthusiasm at. Like, where's all of that at? And I've been in a relationship that, you know, I felt like that.
Yeah.
So it makes me like, you know, rethink, like, you know, who the fuck am I with? Like, who are you?
Would you be honest if the idea is not? Me personally, yes. If you come to me and you say you want to rap and you play a song and it's just ass, I'm gonna tell you like another route.
wow, really?
Not even that. Like,
What
it
if
ain't got to
they
be another
passionate
route.
about it?
If you passionate about it, then I need you to go hard and show me your passion. I need, you feel me? I need you to drill that passion and really like come out with some heat. I don't know. That's me in a sense, but I'm not gonna send you out. Why I'm finna let you go in the booth and you woo 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 saying weak shit? You feel me? Like
Okay.
you a mirror of me.
Okay.
And you out here rapping about bullshit. No, you're not about to do that, babe. Do something else. Go on another route. It's not for you. It's not for you, sir.
Like you said, get back in that booth. Give me some shit that I need.
I need you to go hard.
Or, you
Lil'
know.
murder.
Okay.
You feel me? Lil' murder type shit.
Okay. Or you got to do something else. You got to pick another profession.
You better go hard. Go hard or go home.
Well, Anna said in the comments, she said, how often do you expect these things? Because sometimes I feel like people forget about the French situation. I think, and if I'm not answering your question correctly, please comment below. But I feel like I don't expect for my friend to support me all the time. Like, if sometimes
sometimes you can be supportive and you have the capacity to be supportive, but if you don't have the capacity, or like, I don't know, like, you don't always have to do it. Like, you don't have to do it with every single thing unless you really want to. I'm just saying, like, if you see me with doing something, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 things, like, at least comment on one of the things that I'm interested in. I could agree with that in a sense. I don't need you to post me every time, but, you know.
That's why I said, like, you know.
At least, like, show some acknowledgement. You know, at least.
That's why I said, like, for me, like, you know, I don't really care about the whole social media thing or nothing like that. If you do that, great. You know, I appreciate it. But, you know, I expect for you, like, you know, if I'm having an event, like, you know, and you can even, like, I even consider, you know, if I'm having, like, an event or I'm doing something, like, you know, that's real public and, you know, you can't make it, I still will respect, you know, you telling me, like, you friend, I can't be there today. You know, I got this going on. Or, you know, I'm doing this instead of not saying nothing at all, because then this is going to look like, you know, it's going to look like that. Especially if I didn't told you and reminded you, like, you know, this is what's going on this day, this time, and then you don't say nothing. It's going to look like, you know, you hating, or like, you know, it's just like, you know, you just don't give a fuck.
That's a perfect transition to this next question. It says, what if you had a friend that don't know how to handle your growth? Not necessarily meaning that they're jealous or feeling a certain type of way or don't want to see you win. It's just that they don't know how to deal with someone that's growing while their life is in shambles. How would you handle that situation?
I just had that happen to me. So honestly, I got removed out their life.
For real?
Yes, they removed me out their life, so I guess you gotta remove them.
Oh, shit.
Nah, y'all just went by. Me personally, I got removed. That's the thing. So, remove.
I ain't gonna say remove, but I mean, if you're the type of friend to where it's that you can't, you know, you're not in a mind state to, like, you know, intake like how my life is going and, you know, the accomplishments that I'm making. It's me personally, I just feel like it's still all about communication. Like, you know, just let it be known. Like, you know, friend, like, I'm happy for you, but, like, you know, I gotta stand back because, you know, this is what's going on in my life, and I see that you flourish, I see that you doing this, I see that you doing that, this is coming through for you, and, you know, just let it be known, like, damn, like, you know, I want something to happen for me, so, like, you know, I'm not hating on you, but, you know, I'm just gonna remove myself and let you shine right now.
But what if they don't communicate that and they just remove themselves altogether?
I mean, then you let
Shady.
That's letting you know what type of friend they was from the beginning.
Yep. I don't know. To me, I feel like you know your friends and you know what your friends can deliver for
That's
you.
why I say
I feel like
I've never done it. I've been through that.
I feel like if you have a friend that you know is not genuinely always supportive every single time, you're not gonna look for that friend. Like, the expectation is already set. You're not gonna always look for that friend to be like, oh, this friend gonna be rooted for me every time. So you gotta tread lightly with those friends. Like, you let them know what's done in your life and you just let that be what it is. Like, if they want to support, they want to support. If they don't, they don't. Like, it's however way they want to take it is the way they want to take it. Because some people just genuinely don't know how to be happy for other people, but that's because they never found happiness within themselves and, like, what they do. So you can't be mad at somebody because they don't know how to genuinely be happy for other people when they life going through ups and downs.
Okay,
It happens.
I can see that.
It happens.
Do we have any questions in the comments?
Somebody said be supportive.
That's Niecy.
Well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up after that because we have no more questions about friendships.
Yep,
Unless
we
y'all
is
want
entering the new top. Well, if y'all have y'all last questions, comment in now because we about to start a new topic.
All right. So our next topic is gonna be about. You can introduce the next topic if you want.
So our next topic is going to be how long does love last? How long does love last to you guys?
To me, I feel like it's two different things when you say love lasting with family and then love lasting with friendships and, like, relationships.
So split it up in three in a sense: spouse, family, friends.
No, I put spouse and friends
in the same
together.
category? Okay.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. You gotta split that up, baby, because that's a different type of love.
It is.
That's a different type of love, okay?
But it's weird though, because I feel like with family, the love is like
It never go away.
It never goes away. Like
Never.
it's always.
I love y'all.
Like
You
it's
my
gonna
girl.
always be there. Like I could literally get into a fist fight with y'all, but I'm still gonna love y'all the
Fist
next
fight.
day. Even though I won't fight y'all, but like I'm still gonna love y'all the next day. I feel like if I was to get into a fight with my friend, and maybe that
You gotta go.
no, I think you're gonna be upset the next day. I don't know if the love is necessarily lost. I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't think the love is lost, but I feel like in a sense, if you fight your friends or I can't. I just feel like that's a no-go. What do you think? I feel like that love gonna get lost, especially with spouse as well. I feel like once damage start getting done, and that's why I said with friends and spouse. Once stuff start unraveling, people start doing stuff, this, that,
That's
and all
real
that,
shady.
and that's real shady. I don't know if y'all basically. I'm a person with no. I can't tolerate bullshit. Basically, y'all. In other words, so
My outlook on it, it's different. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like, and everybody done went through it, but as far as like a relationship, like you know when toxic shit starts to happen, people still stay in their relationships and people still deal with it, and you know, I feel like there are some people that is stronger than others, but you know,
is the love still there though?
hold on, but it's like you know, it starts to fade and it starts to dwindle.
Yeah.
And you know, you start to look at the person different, and you know, your feelings do change, but the love still can be there. But it's just like you know, the feelings and everything changed and your outlook changed on how you first looked at that person. With a friendship, me personally, like I said Tuesday, like I've never really had a falling out with, you know, I mean I have, but I feel like you know I just cut myself off from a friend or whatever. But I feel like you know it was like you know if somebody did some wrong shit to me, and you know I tell you, it's just like, and you're not taking it or you're not trying to take heed to what I'm saying, then you know I'm just gonna move around, because like I said, you can't sit and tell a person what you did not do to them or how they made you feel when you on the opposite end, and you're pretty much projecting yourself off to them a certain way, and you're not seeing it from their eyes, how they seeing it, how you treating them. So if I tell you that you treating me this certain type of way and you're not taking heed to it, then yeah, it's time for me to, you know, back off you or just move around. Like I said, it's different from, you know, an intimate, you know, relationship with like, you know, a partner, significant other, and then, you know, with a friend. So that's my outlook on it.
Now that hearing y'all talk, I feel like love is love. Like if you love somebody, you gonna always love somebody. Now, does the value change? Yes, I do feel like the value change over time,
Oh, yes.
depending on
It
the
does.
relationship and like the situation that you go through. But you never gonna stop loving that person, even if it becomes
That's true.
really small. That love is always gonna be there regardless, because I feel like people get in a lot of situations with people and stuff, and when people really frustrated about how somebody treated them and all this other stuff, the first thing you always say out their mouth is like, I love that person. Like, I love that person so much that I'm so mad that this is even happening. Or like, I gotta go through this stuff with this person because I love them so much and I don't want to look at them in that light. So to me, I feel like the love is still there. The value of it changes.
I agree. I agree.
So what do you guys think? Comment down below in the comments.
Yes.
Do you feel like the love that you have for your family is different from the love that you have for your boyfriend? Like, is that the same? Would you put them in the same category?
Tanisha said that she said that's tough. That's a tough one because there's 8 different types of love.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Miss Love.
Miss Love. What do y'all think? Would you put family love and your boyfriend love in the same box, or would you separate those two?
No. It's on my end. It's separate. Like you know, like the type of person I am. Like you know, I'm always, gonna be there for anybody that I love. But for my peoples, I'll ride in 10 times harder, because it's like, a relationship can always end.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a family, it's forever.
That's true. Yep.
So,
but what if you've been with somebody for a long, long time?
I mean, but it still depends on shit. It still depends on like the trauma and shit that you done went through with that person. Like you said, like in due time, like that shit pretty much fades. So it's like it's not forever. Like you can always love a person, but it's just like are you gonna continue to be with that person through the fuck shit that they doing?
Me personally, I feel like if I've been with somebody for a while, I love them the same way I love my family. Like, I feel like if I'm willing to jump up and do stuff for y'all and fight for y'all and, like, be there every step of the way, I'm going to do the same thing for the person that I'm with. I love them the same way I love my family. Just like the same way I love my friends is the same way I would love my family. Like, I'm willing to do what I have to do for all of y'all.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Do y'all feel like love? Do you feel like?
We have a question.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You want to read it out?
We have some comments. Let's see. Let's read it. Nisi said sometimes love can love a lifetime. Then she also said it depends on the relationship. That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like it all depends on the relationship. That and what y'all done went through.
You read Brianna comment?
Tanisha said, I'm getting to it. Tanisha said it could be because you do anything for both parties. Same for family. Shit fades. That's true. Then Brianna said, I agree with Jay. Love is never lost. The amount of love that you have for that person might change, but the love will still be the same.
I agree
with that too. Smiley said, love is a tricky emotion, meaning you can have love for somebody, but it may be difficult to love them. Loving your family, it's totally different from the love of your spouse. That's true. And that's what I was saying. That's what I was speaking on. Like, you can always love somebody, but like, it could change. Like for a spouse, like for your family, it's a whole totally different love, because you could get into it with your family, and y'all cannot talk for some time, but guess what? Y'all gonna still end up talking. Y'all gonna still end up seeing each other. So it's like I feel like that's my look on it.
And I feel like with the spouse, yeah, it could get cut off.
That's what I'm saying.
You cut that person off and you don't deal with them no more. So yeah. Do y'all feel like, because some people say,
Smiley said something else. Smiley said you will always love. Is that the same thing? You always love your family, but a spouse can do. Oh, that's what Smiley said. You can always love your family, but a spouse can do you so dirty you might not want to be with them, but you going to always love them. That's the thing. Like like if somebody do me dirty, I'm coming for you. Like especially if it happened numerous times. Like
Yep.
I love hard, and when I love, I put my all into it. So like bitch, if you do me dirty and you fuck me over, and I done gave you chance after chance after chance, I'm coming for you. And you better hope that like I'm in a mind space to where it's that like I can calm myself down, because one thing about me, like I love my peoples, but like when I'm in that space, like they all know that like it's hard to calm me down. So you better hope if you done fucked me over or did some fuck shit to me that I can calm my own self down and I can talk myself out of it.
And he ain't lying.
Because it's gonna be a wrap.
Y'all know they always say that people usually put these two together. They say you can't hate somebody without loving them first. Like, do you feel like that's true? Like, do you feel like you had to love somebody before in order to hate them?
I agree with that, because how you just gonna automatically hate somebody? Like, you have to have a legit reason.
Yeah.
You have to actually go through stuff to be like, yeah, me and that person don't mix. I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with him, or it's just not that.
Yep.
So I hate them.
Is hate a part of y'all vocabulary? Like,
Yes, it is. I hate a couple of people.
Nah, see, I'm not
I
gonna
hate
say
a
that
couple of
hate
people.
is not part of my
Don't
vocabulary.
it's not mine neither.
Now, I may say that I don't fuck with you, or like, you know, I can't fuck with you, but like
I
hate,
take
nah.
that back. No.
Like, yeah, I can't.
I take that back. I ain't gonna say hate, but me personally, I feel like when people do me dirty, you in that category. I hate you. I'm not gonna say it, but like, yeah, you in that category. So you at the bottom of the barrel, like it's you
For
feel
me-
me like fire. You literally land on top of fire with me.
I said what I said. For me, it's beat your ass time if you fuck me over or something like that.
I feel like I can't say I hate a person. If anything, I'm always using like I hate to like a issue or like an object, like something like that. But for me to say I hate a person, like
You ain't never been drunk to that point.
No.
Cheers.
I've never been to a point where I said like I legit hate that person.
Shit, go back in the world.
If anything, I'll be like, I just don't like that person. Like, I'm not cool with that person. That person is not my kind of person that I would want to be around. But I never say, like, I hate that person.
But what if they did you so dirty and you just gotta put them in that category?
Well, she saying like they
you
was
ain't just gonna. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna come to nobody and be like, I hate you. I ain't gonna do that. But if I don't fuck with you, G, and you did me dirty,
You hate them?
yes. Don't even
If they-
think you can
you said-
rekindle it. No.
So you saying if they was a dirty dog?
Dirty dog. Yeah, I got a couple of dirty dogs. Yeah, so yup. You in that category. I ain't
Oh
gonna.
my god.
I don't like the word hate, and I'm not gonna say I hate you, but I dislike you. I'm gonna use a different term, a
Yeah,
different word.
Nisi just said that. Nini said, she said, Nini, you dislike them. You don't hate them.
Right.
Exactly.
See, auntie, I dislike them. I don't hate them. Come through.
I feel like saying you hate somebody is so strong.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like if you say you hate somebody, like, you gotta go through something really traumatic with that person.
Even
to
if I
be
go
like,
through something real traumatic, like I said,
Well,
if I go through something real traumatic, it's still up there for you. It's beat your ass, bitch.
beat that ass, murk that ass,
You know,
all that.
it's up there for you. And like I said, you better hope that I could calm myself down. Not my peoples. Not nobody else that's around me. You better hope that I could calm myself down. Because like I said, when I get in that space,
But-
there ain't nothing to be tampered with
so,
at all.
So, we just said that in order to hate somebody, you gotta love them first,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So
We
the
all
person
agree.
that you hate, that you claim that you're gonna beat their ass. do
No,
all
I
this
didn't say
stuff
that I
to-
hate them, huh?
I'm
Oh!
both of y'all said. Both of y'all said if y'all hate the person, y'all gonna it's up there with them, right?
Yes, if I was saying
You would fight somebody you love.
I never loved that person.
You love
No.
them
You
first
tried
before
me.
you hate
No,
them.
but
Run it back. You tried
But
me,
this
so
is-
love is out. It's not even an
But this
option no
is the
more. You
thing,
got that
though.
hate word, so you got it. I dislike you. So
This-
when I see what's up,
This the thing, like I said, like you know, you have to love somebody in order to, you know, and then you get, you know, those
maybe
feelings.
to be fake love.
You get those. I don't think so because it's people that you know that I've loved in the past and been in significant, you know, relationships with them in the past, and I don't hate them still to this day.
I
But
don't need them.
like I said, if you done did some traumatic shit to me, or like you know you done did some fucked up shit to me, and you know like you know it didn't really fuck me up, then yeah, that's the space that I'm in. Yeah, I did love you, but at this point in time, you know that love is going out the door. So like you know it's time to fuck you up. But the thing about it is, like I said, you better hope when I see you or it's in that space, we in the same space. We breathing the same air, that I could calm myself down, or I already calm myself down. Because, you know, and it is some people out there like, you know, you lucky that I was able to calm myself down.
Okay, let's say
You lucky.
let's say the person you was with cheated on you, right? Y'all ended the relationship. And
Not to cut you off, but I've been cheated on.
okay.
Me too.
So the
Yeah, I was
person
about to say I've been to
the person that cheated on you, that you loved in the beginning, cheated on you, and y'all not together, do you hate them?
No, I don't. And
I
that's why I
don't.
said I don't hate them.
I don't hate that person, but the person before that, yes, I hate them.
I don't.
I
I
dislike
still
them.
don't hate them.
Sorry, auntie, dislike. I dislike them. They don't even try. Don't even try to rekindle it. Nope. So no.
Cheyenne,
Uh,
It's a no for me.
What happened?
why you say what you said?
Well, I say that, I don't hate them because it's like, I mean, in relationships, things do happen, and I can't say that I hate them because I didn't took them back after the fact. I know that they cheated. So, like, I bumped my motherfucking head. So, like, I can't say that I hate you because you done cheated on me and I done took you back. Like, I can't, put those words in my mouth or utter those words and, towards you. I can't say that.
Okay, so my thing, what if they cheat?
Now that's different. Now that's different. Like I've been cheated on. I've been in a relationship and I've been cheated on, and then it was just like I took the person back, and then it was just like the trust was pretty much gone. But because I love that person, I still tried to make it work and still tried to be with that person, but it wasn't there. So it was just like you cheated on me. This is the way that I feel now, and we just not meant for each other. So we can go our separate ways.
I guess because I'm a self-reflecting person, I feel like even after my relationships, I never get drove to the point where I feel like I hate a person or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
If anything, I'm looking at it like, okay, this didn't work out in my favor, or it didn't work out in the other person's favor either. So what did I learn from this relationship? So that way when I get in the next relationship, I won't have to go through the same situation again and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I feel like the value of love, it changes with that person. It's like when I was with you, I was like in love with you. I loved you a lot and all this other stuff, and then all the cheating, all that stuff happened, and after that, it's like I care for you now. Like my love,
I don't even care for you.
Wow, you is cold-hearted.
I don't even care for you because I just feel like you sitting up here, you playing in my face, and you want to keep doing me dirty. Bye. Why? Like, why should I? But me, I'm a forgiving person. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I'm a forgiving person, and depending on who the person is. But I just feel like you start to know when somebody just blatantly playing with you and don't have real intentions. So like Smiley said, sometimes people could drive you to hate them. Exactly. People can drive you to hate them. You and the person probably did end off on a bad note and y'all just not in that space no more. But a person would just keep nailing it, just keep doing stuff, keep just adding on to it. So now it's like, yeah, I hate you, I don't like you, like I dislike you, I don't mess with you. So
I like Smiley comment. She said that's my type of girl. She said sometimes you gotta beat a person ass you love.
Yep.
Lesson learned, player. There you go. That's my motto.
Wow.
That's my motto.
So if I do something to y'all gonna beat my ass?
It's different.
Beat that ass like Mike.
Yeah, try.
It's different from a family member.
How? It's the same.
No, not to me.
Well, explain it, Pooh.
Not to me. It's different from a family member.
How is it different?
Because I could cut you off. So,
you gonna cut me off?
I mean, yeah. If it's to that point, yeah. We like I said, with a family member, you can always cut them off, not talk to them for a month or two, and then y'all rekindle each other. Y'all gonna end up seeing each other again. That's how I look at it with a family member. With somebody that I'm in a relationship with, it's time to beat your ass. That's the point that I'm at with you. And then after I beat your ass,
So you condone violence within a relationship?
I don't. No, but if you fuck me over, you do something wrong to me, time after time again, and
Now
you haven't learned
playing.
your lesson,
Now you
I'm gonna
playing.
teach you your lesson. If you haven't learned it, I'm gonna teach it to you.
How about
because
just walking away though?
I mean, you can walk away, but sometimes it's some shit that you can't
Okay.
walk away from.
Exactly
some
like
shit that you can't
Smiley
walk away
said, people can drive you to hate them. So how can you walk away from somebody that's just constantly just drilling at something? Constantly drilling at something. Constantly.
Ignore them. Change your number. Move on.
You too modest for me. I don't like all that.
I'm just saying.
Cause why am I changing my number for you? You didn't fuck me over. You done did
I
some
don't
wrong
fuck
shit
with
to
you.
me.
Exactly.
I ain't changing my number for
I'm
you.
just saying, sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person. You willing to go the extra mile to be somebody else,
Yeah.
treat their motherfucking life when you could literally.
No, I'm not
change
gonna treat your
number,
life. I'm just gonna
all
fuck you
kind of
up.
stuff. Like,
That
you
means
don't have to
y'all know
deal
what that
with
means. That means I
person.
got some growing to do.
Me too. And
'Cause
I ain't,
legit, I feel like-
admitting this the first part. I ain't scared to admit I got some growing to do.
Okay, I ain't scared to admit it either because
Because
I just feel like if you playing in my face, don't do that.
That's
Don't
what
do
I'm saying,
that.
like-
We gotta fight about
But
it.
I'm-
Especially if you just constantly doing stuff,
that's
and
my
you
thing.
think I'm a goofy.
That's
And
my
that's
thing.
what I don't like. I don't like people to play with me and think I'm a goofy and think I'm not gonna stand up for myself. That's what you just not gonna do. So yeah, you about to get the rough me. What's up?
I don't know.
That's why I say I got some growing to do, but still, what's up? Right now, what's up?
To me, I feel like it's always a better way to handle things. Because if you gonna keep fighting after every relationship,
But
it's
that-
unnecessary.
But that's the thing, though. You ain't got to fight after every relationship because every relationship don't end the same.
But what happens if some of them do? You gonna keep fighting that person?
No, I mean, you just learn your lesson. If you beat one person's ass and you see that, oh, well, this person fucked me over, this person did that, and you beat their ass, and then you get into another relationship, that's when it's time for you to wake up and understand and know, like, damn, it's something about me that I'm not picking the right person, and, you know, this same shit keep happening to me.
Yeah.
That's how you got to look at it. That's when you know that you didn't learn shit. You got to learn your lesson. Or, you know, or you just going to be a dumbass and, you know, keep getting cheated on or whatever the fuck going on in your relationship. I mean, it ain't every relationship, you know, got to end the same and you being somebody else because they doing some fuck ass shit to you. No, that ain't about that.
And honestly, I just feel like if I gotta get to the point where I gotta put my hands on you, you're not for me.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's another thing. How I'm gonna reevaluate it.
right then and there, you walk away. You don't put your hands on that person. You just let that be what it is. You move on. You doing it for the betterment of yourself.
But what if that person started?
Like start fighting you?
Yeah, I'm fighting you back.
Okay, now if you get hit, then yeah, swing. You need to swing back. But if it's no commotion going on,
And
I
you just
feel
walk
like,
up and maul right in somebody's mouth.
I feel like
Yeah, you going to jail. You going right to jail.
Where my phone? Hold on. I got something for you. 1 second.
Okay.
I just feel like if somebody not putting their hands on you and it's just not that, it's not going in that direction, no matter how pissed off, how mad, how bad you want to fight them, just walk away. There's no need to fight.
That's so hard for me.
Smiley
Yeah,
said, hold on, guys. Smiley said, not a family member. You can't beat their ass. I'm just going to cut you off.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I'll cut you off for a month or two or however long you need to be cut off. But somebody that I'm in a relationship with, who you talking to?
Maul!
1 second. 1 second. Period.
Wow.
Woo!
I don't know. Me personally, I don't feel
Violence is not the way.
It is not.
It's
It's
not
not.
the way.
It's
It's
not.
not.
And we
Y'all,
not promote.
it's not promoting
we not
violence,
promote
but I'm
violence.
saying don't let nobody play with you.
Not even that. It's just that, like, you know, certain people have more growing to do than others.
Yeah.
And
That's
like
how
we
I
both,
look
we
at it.
both admitted that that's the area we have to grow in, not being violent. So,
Because I feel
I ain't a violent person, but
Me
I will
neither.
fuck a bitch up.
me too. If you take me there,
On
you
general
try me.
principles, on GP, I will fuck a bitch
But
up.
y'all know why y'all like that? Because y'all fire signs. Y'all hotheads.
Rowdy,
When it's time for y'all to get rowdy, y'all get rowdy. I
Period.
think
True.
by me being an earth sign, I kind
Yeah.
of had that balance.
You think about it first.
I think about it first.
Shit, I
I'm
mean-
like,
Us, we like, where they at? Where they at? You feel me?
I'm like,
We gotta work on
no.
their knees.
I'm like, no, let's be logical because, like, yes, this happened, and no, I don't feel good about it, and I'm pretty sure I'm pissed off that I want to fight this person, but I'm not gonna do it because I feel like at the end of the day, I know how far I went, I know what my growth is, and I know that everything is always a lesson learned. So I learned my lesson in that
Thank the universe
situation,
for you.
and I just walk away from that. Like,
I mean, I feel like I'm kind of in that space now, like, you know, because I've been tested. And I've been tested, and you know I've been in situations like that, you know. So, and I've been in the man space
Period.
to where it's that, like, you know, I'm like, I'm about to fuck you up, but I calm myself down, like, you know.
how do y'all deal with y'all spouses cheating? Like, how do you deal with that?
So,
Or how did you handle a situation?
Well, we got some.
I was about to say we have a comment. Smiley said violence is not the way, but I am nobody punk. Period. You is not gonna punk me out. You ain't gonna
None of
play
that.
with me, think I'm a goofy, and just think that you gonna get away with murder. Cause you're not. You're gonna get away getting your ass in jail. That's where you going. That's
What
where
you
you're
gonna? It's gonna be murder, murder, kill, kill. That's what it's gonna be.
for you.
That's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
So next question.
You said.
How do you deal with your spouse cheating?
So.
Or how do you know your spouse is cheating? Because you know some people usually do it behind closed doors?
Me personally, I'm a bold person, so when you walk away, or I'm just gonna blatantly say something to you, or I'm gonna go through your phone.
You think going through people's phones?
No, me personally, I have learned my fair shares with that. I will never go through another person's phone. Nope. That's not my cup of tea, and I'm not doing it.
Why you smiling?
I can't.
I mean, me personally, you know.
Now, if you give me a reason, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm itchy, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna go through it. But me personally, like I said, I have my fair shares, and that's not my route. I'm not into going through phones.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's okay to go through people's phones? Comment below.
I don't think it's okay and good to go through people's phone. I didn't have my share of it when I was younger, but it's just like, you know, I didn't learn my lesson, because whatever you looking for, you gonna find it.
Yep.
And it's like, you know it. Like, everybody didn't, like I said, can't nobody ever say that, you know, in their younger days, or when they was, you know, thinking that, oh, well, this person's gonna be love my life and shit like that, like, you know, and they was in a relationship with somebody that, you know, you never thought, oh, well, you know, he out the room, let me pick up his phone, see who he been talking to, or nothing like that. You have, so, you know, like, the feeling it gives you on the inside when you know that you get ready to go through somebody's phone. Your heart start beating, your adrenaline rushing, all of that.
Right.
So, it's just like, it's never a good feeling to do that. So, I don't think that, you know, that's the route to go, or that's the things to do. But, you know, I just pay attention to people's behavior and, like, you know, the things, you know, because you can tell, like, you know, if a person is always, you know, coming in, you know, from work at this certain amount of time, or, you know, they coming in and they showing you affection or love, or they kissing you, they doing this or doing that on a day-to-day basis, and then it just stop, or, you know, this is happening, then you know that, like, you know, something is up. And I've said this numerous times, like, you know, we all have that gut feeling and, you know, that intuition, but women have it more so stronger than men. So you will always know when, you know,
When your
something
man
is
cheat.
not right, or like, you know, somebody is cheating on you or something. You will get that gut feeling or your intuition to kick in, or you'll see something in your mind, like a vision or something like that.
We have a comment, and it says that's a trust issue, and if it's there, I feel you don't need to be with that person. It's a form of insecurity.
I was just about to
Yes,
say that too, because me personally, I don't check people's phones. I feel like if I have to go through the strength of
don't
checking
need
your
to be
phone,
with
You have when you was younger.
I have enough.
That's what I said. Everybody that had they share in their younger days.
Yep.
Like, you know, everybody got to grow up, and some people just still do it because, you know, it's an insecurity.
But I didn't actually go out of my way to check it. It was more so of me being in a heated argument. And it was like, check my phone. And then that's when I checked the phone. It wasn't me, like, just creeping and going and checking somebody's phone. Like, to me, I just feel like if I got to go out of my way to check your phone, then I clearly don't trust you. I feel like you doing something behind my back and all that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like if I'm going to think that way, then I need to reevaluate how I feel.
Somebody going to phone store.
Some people say when you check your some people say when you check your partner phone, it's basically a reflection of your own feelings and basically saying like you might be cheating. Do you think that's always the case?
No, because it haven't been with me.
No, every time you check somebody's phone, you want cheating.
No. Like, when I first, and I start sensing and seeing that you cheating, boom, 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 and then you just keep doing it. So, yeah, I'm going to start doing it too, but I want to see if you keep doing it too, because now we're both doing it. Okay. But that's a part, that was in the past. I have grew from that, and I know that that's not love. I'm not willing to put myself in that type of situation no more.
And another thing is just like, why? My whole thing is like, you know, if a person is cheating on you or doing some fuck ass shit to you in a relationship, like, you're gonna eventually find out. Why go and fuck with your psyche or fuck with your mind and, you know, just go and do some shit like that? Like, why do that to yourself? You fucking with your own peace of mind. You fucking with, you know, you fucking up your own day. You know, you fucking up your mood. And this person over here good. Like, why do that to yourself? It's just like, it's about logic. Like, you know, like, some people just need to think.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that.
We have a comment. It says, never go through your spouse's phone. Just watch how they are moving. You will know if they are cheating or not.
That's what I just said. Yep.
You will
That's
know.
true. Motherfuckers start to move funny and different real quick.
Yes.
Especially when it's something new and it's
You
something
pick it up quick.
something new and something temporary. And that be the thing. The shit just be temporary, and you fucking up a good thing or something that was long lasting that you done had with somebody for years over something that's temporary and something that's 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. What do you do when you find out that a family member don't like your spouse? How do you handle situations like that?
Well, situations like that, I just feel like, you know, shit, you just pretty much just keep that person distant from your peoples, like, you know, or that family member, like, you know, because if that's somebody that you truly with, that's somebody that you truly love and want to be with, and you know that you love both of these people equally, you know, just keep it separate. You know, keep the interaction separate, because, like, you know, you don't want to be in the middle, because that's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
You gonna be in the middle, and it's gonna look like you picking and choosing, and then, you know, you gonna be in tour with your family member, and then, like, you know, you gonna go home and lay down
And
with
you
your
in tour with
people,
your man, yep.
and now y'all home fucked up because of what you tried to do or tried to consider to do.
Yep, I say that too. Keep them away.
But what happens if you really want to be with this person, want to have kids with this person, eventually move
And that's
in
what I'm
with
saying.
this
I'm not gonna
person,
lie.
like-
My family opinions matter to me, and I will want to bring people or a person around that my family is basically comfortable with and love, as if, you feel me, like if I'm not there type shit, like they fuck with them on that type of level. So in that sense, I would say, but yeah.
To me, I feel like I value y'all opinion a lot, and I
I
value
keep it separate.
both sides. Like, I value y'all opinion, and I value what my partner is also saying too. But to me, I think because I'm so family oriented, I
Me
would
too.
want both sides to be okay with
Same
each
here.
other.
Me too.
Same
Because
here.
I
Me
don't
too.
want to be coming to Thanksgiving parties and
And
y'all
then I
telling
can't
me
bring
I
my-
can't bring
yeah.
my boyfriend.
And
because
that's why I
y'all
just
don't
feel
like
like if I can't bring you, then I gotta reevaluate myself and really think about the relationship. Even if it is a good relationship and if you love that person, but why have somebody that you can never bring around your family? So when it start getting to a point where y'all start having kids and it start being big family functions, your spouse just could never go? No.
I feel
Then that's when you gotta reevaluate.
Yeah, and I think that you gotta handle situations like that better. Like, ask your family why you don't like my boyfriend or girlfriend. What is the issue? Why do you feel a certain way about that person? And how can I fix it? Like, what can I do? Can I put y'all both in the same room? Have y'all sit down and talk, figure out some things so we can like rekindle some stuff or like fix something? Because moving forward, I don't know. Moving forward, like, I know that I would want both of y'all there, or both my partner and my family in the same space. I don't want that to be split up.
My outlook on that is like, you know, that happens often, but it's like if you are in a relationship and you know things go that way, it's because I feel like it's typically because of you. And I say that because it's like, you know, the things that you go through in your personal relationship with your significant other, all of that shouldn't be talked about or shared with your peoples, because that what brings that animosity, that what brings that division between the family and who you with.
Yep.
All of it shouldn't be talked about, especially the bad, and especially if you have a family and the foundation that y'all have is strong and solid, then no, you don't need to tell your peoples everything that's going on with you in this relationship that's fucked up or that this person is doing to you.
Yeah, I
Makes
agree.
sense.
I feel like some things is supposed to be kept private. Because I feel like whatever you and your boyfriend or girlfriend is going through doesn't need to be broadcast every
Nope.
single time. Like, you don't always have to tell people what y'all going through, how that person treated you, and all this other stuff. Like, some things are supposed to be private. Like, your relationship is supposed to be something you not keep private, but like some things don't always have to be broadcast.
Some stuff should be kept sacred, like, you know, like everything don't need to be talked about. Like, you know, you don't need to every time, you know, y'all get into it, you calling up, damn bitch, let me tell you what just happened, like me and him just got into it, or you know, let me call my motherfucking brother, call my brother over to beat your ass. Like, it ain't calling for all that, because guess what, even if your brother do come and go and beat his ass, not y'all back together the next week. So it's like, it's not calling for all that to be putting your family and your personal business or you know, and shit that y'all got going on. Work that shit out and move on.
But I also do want to mention that if you are a person that do like to vent and talk about things with other people, and you know, just have somebody as a soundboard, it's okay to talk about certain things with people you trust and with people who are not going to be judged.
People that's supportive of you.
Yes, you need to, if you are going to be that person that discuss everything with somebody, you need to talk to somebody that knows how to separate their own feelings from your feelings and what you're going through. Like, you need to figure out who that person is, because not everybody can separate how they feel about a situation and how they feel about a person from what they heard or what they seen. You got to be careful with who and what you showcase to people too, because I have met people in the past where you tell them stuff about a certain person. Even we all go through this stuff when we tell each other about stuff that we go through with a certain person and stuff like that, and you wind up taking the emotion from that person and being like, yeah, I'm upset about that, I don't like that, and all this other stuff. But that's when you gotta self-reflect and think, like, at the end of the day, this not my
situation.
Yeah, it's not my experience.
And I still have to be mindful and respectful of how that person feels, especially if it's a family member and a friend. So be considerate of their feelings and how they would want to go about things.
But I do want to say it's easier said than done, because it is really hard to be in a situation and you hear your friend saying, you know, my boyfriend done did this, and he done brought people over to our house, he done broke my phone, he done did this, he done did that, and you being really angry about it. Like, why you tolerating that? Like, I don't understand why you going through that situation and stuff like that.
You gotta learn how to express it in a different way.
It's okay to be vocal and let your friend know, like, whatever you going through, it's not okay, but you don't take that and be around that person and all this other stuff and being like, I hate you, I don't mess with you, and all this other stuff, because whatever your friend confided in you in during that time, it stays within both of y'all. Unless your friend is in real danger. Like, I feel like if your friend is in real danger, then do what you gotta do to handle that situation, because she or he is not gonna say themselves.
Or they not capable of making the right decision, because,
Yep.
But it's still what that person wants.
That's why it kind of piggybacks off, like, you know, what we was talking about Tuesday. It was just like, I was saying, you know, if a person come and they vent to you, you know, just let them vent. Just be that listening ear. And then if they ask for your opinion, or, you know, they ask for your input, then give it. But most of the time, a person just comes to vent to you and let you know, like, what's going on, or what happened in throughout their day, or with their spouse or their partner, and they just want you to listen to them and hear them out. They may want to cry, you know, they may want to just sit down and just talk to you and just let you know, like, you know, I'm talking to you, you know, and you know, this is a confidential conversation, you know, I'm talking to you and I trust you. So, you know, just listen to me.
I don't know if y'all been seeing this little quote or like meme going around Facebook. They say, who do you put first? Your boyfriend, then your mom, or your boyfriend, kids, mom, siblings, all of that. How would you put?
Can I speak first on that?
Yeah, go ahead. How would you put that?
Okay, me personally, like, it's different. Like it's really different. It's really different for me on that aspect, because, you know, yeah, you got a boyfriend, yeah, you know, y'all could be together for I don't know how long, but it's different for me versus a marriage. When it's a marriage, it's just like, you know, I look at it as like, you know, damn, like, you know, these are my people, this is my mother, but my husband come first, or my wife come first, rather than like a boyfriend. That's how I look at it.
I agree. Husband.
Your husband come first?
Yeah.
You said that too?
That's how I look at it. Like, you know, it's different like with a boyfriend.
To me, I don't know. Maybe I'm 50-50.
A boyfriend could be here today, gone tomorrow.
Yep.
A husband.
That's
when
why
you
I
end
feel
up,
like if it's on more serious terms.
when it's a marriage,
right,
and you get into it with your significant other, you know, your spouse who you married to, guess what? Y'all are in a union. Y'all have made these vows. So anything that happened with y'all can split, but guess what? Y'all still married at the end of the day, and y'all have to work shit out.
So that's
it's not that easy to just like be like, damn, I'm done. You know, because y'all are married. With a boyfriend or a girlfriend, bitch back.
I think the reason why I'm 50-50 is because I value family so much that I feel like sometimes family have to be put first.
Yeah,
and then
in a sense, yeah.
your husband be put first. Like it depends.
It
on
depends
the
on situation.
It depends on the situation. Because I feel like if say I'm at home, right, and something happened to the house, something is on fire, I need to fix this situation, but my boyfriend mom fell down the stairs and universe please forbid, and like she need help to go to the hospital and stuff like that. Like how do you assess who comes first in situations like that? Like you don't
You
know.
said a boyfriend or a husband?
Boyfriend, husband, whatever.
Oh.
Like, how do you assess a situation like that? Because to me, I feel like if I was put in that situation and my boyfriend was trying to stop a fire in the house and my mama just fell down a whole flight of stairs and need help and need to be taken to the hospital,
I'm going with my
I'm
mama.
going to my mama.
I'm sorry. You put that fire out by yourself, handy mandy. I'm going with my mama. Because ain't nobody tell you put the fire out. Go sit down.
But that's the thing, though. You got to be able to differentiate the two, and like
In certain cases, yes.
yeah, in certain cases, differentiate the two, and like prioritize. Like that's how I look at it.
What do y'all think? Do y'all put your boyfriend first or do y'all put your family first? Comment down below.
But that's what I'm saying. It's different from a boyfriend and then a husband.
Husband,
Or
boyfriend, whatever y'all
a
want to call
girlfriend,
it.
or a girlfriend and a wife.
Not really, because if you're thinking about your
Period.
boyfriend and your
Period.
girlfriend, eventually you're thinking about marriage with these people. So you
You are,
automatically
but-
consider them wife or husband.
I mean, everybody go through life thinking like that, but it don't work out like that.
That's true.
It don't work out like that, and that's the thing. Like you can't look at every relationship that you go in and be like, oh well, I'm gonna marry this person because it don't work out like that.
It don't.
So
Everybody-
do y'all just be in relationships with
No,
people?
when I'm in a
No.
relationship, I love and I love hard, and that's
Me too.
that's the way that I look at it, and
But
that's
I'm
my
not going to
outlook
be in
on
a
it.
relationship like, yup, marrying him. Yup, marrying him.
That's-
No.
That's
Because some people don't even give you that platform to even feel like that about them. Like, you feel me?
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because I'm a hopeless romantic. I feel like when I'm in a relationship with somebody and I really truly love them, I'm
Period.
thinking about life goals with this person. I'm thinking about
Same
marriage.
here.
I'm thinking about having kids. I'm
Same
thinking
here.
about houses. I'm thinking about the stuff we gonna do together. So
But-
I automatically consider that person the person that I'm going to marry, because I wouldn't be with somebody if I don't see longevity with.
But that's why
That
you
right
gotta
there.
see which relationships are meaningful.
but
Sometimes it don't even go that far for you to even say this a meaningful relationship.
that's why I said what I said earlier. If I'm with you and you then fuck me over numerous times, it's time to beat your ass because bitch, the outlook that I had on this relationship,
Y'all,
the outlook that I had on this relationship, like
excuse him. It's this
it's
talking.
not there.
It's this talking, y'all. Excuse him.
No, this is me talking. Like that's like for real. That's out because
No, yeah, that you are like that. though.
it's just like when I love hard, and
Yeah.
when I choose for somebody to be or we get in a space like that, I give my all.
Okay, so then what happens if you have children involved? Because both of y'all said y'all choose y'all husband before family.
If children
Now,
involved,
if
My
children
kids
are
come first
involved,
regardless.
if children involved,
It's
then,
my kids first.
exactly.
You're not gonna.
That
You still don't come before my
husband.
husband. No. I mean, even though you help me make them, no, no.
your kids.
Yeah, my kids come first.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then my husband gonna come second. Yes, because I mean, like these are people that's counting on us. You feel me? So in a way, it's just like, why not? I mean, not even why not. You should put your kids first. Your husband gonna always be there, and that's why it's for y'all to become one to be able to.
I
feel
say
me?
in certain situations with that too, because it always could go rocky. Like, yes, your kids go first all the time, but like if your marriage is going
it's-
down the drain, you gonna put your kids before that, or you gonna
No, but
No,
I mean,
I'm gonna mend what I can, but if it's not working, then
yeah,
I'm not just gonna
do what you gotta do. For
right.
the
I'm
kids.
just not gonna disregard my kids and keep, because that's what happens in most families. People don't be there for their kids how they should be because they are too busy trying to save
marriage
or a relationship.
and then you forget about your kids that grew up, your kids going through stuff, kids get traumatized, stuff. It's just a lot of stuff that can go wrong. So it's like, why put your husband mental state first over your kids? Your kids is seeing all this. You would want them to be okay before your husband okay. That's just me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
Yup. People say my kids first. He ain't my husband. Yep.
I agree. I think you said that very well, because I feel like a lot, and that's the thing with
People
some
lose
parents.
sense of it. Yes.
Some parents be so caught up in like
Yes.
trying to be in love and finding ways to be in love,
Kids
and there's
going
nothing
through-
wrong with
yeah.
that. But I think certain people just lose sight of what their kids are going through personally. Like
Yep.
you're not even keeping up with your kids
Because you're
how
too
they
busy
doing in
trying to
school.
save your marriage. And it's understandable. Do both at a reasonable
No,
rate.
it's just not about a marriage. She said boyfriend and girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
What a boyfriend, girlfriend, no. Goodbye, adios. My kids come first.
I feel like people just be focusing so much on how to please their partners and stuff, and then be forgetting about kids. The kids are involved and stuff like that. Like, how are you doing and what are you doing to make sure your kids' emotional well-being is
Taken care of.
taken care of, and it's at the
And what
level
are you
that it needs to
contributing
be.
to making sure that they are okay?
Yes, I definitely think
Okay,
that is the case. What do y'all think? Let us know.
Please comment below. Who y'all think go first?
That was a really insightful thing. I think a lot of people don't really talk about that when it comes down to how relationships can affect other people and like kids and families and stuff like that, because they so focused on other things outside of the relationship. And I think we all
And then it's
personally
like-
been through that, whether it was kids,
Yeah. Yeah.
nieces,
With your own
nephews,
parents.
all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think we all go through that, and I think that
That's important for people to create a balance with.
I mean, a balance needs to be created within your life.
period.
Right.
Yes.
Like, because people don't know how to like just like separate, certain shit. Like and people may not think it, but it's like people don't know how to be like, okay, I need to get up and do this, or should I just continue to lay down with the person that I'm with? Like, you just gotta. It's all about prioritizing and pretty much, separating and having a balance within your life.
I also feel like love is so strong that love have you blind to a lot of things. And I
Yeah.
think parents that do go through that situation where they so focus on their boyfriend and not their kids is because they so in love with that person that they so blind by everything else that could potentially go wrong around them.
I don't think it's that much blindness to be
Okay,
blind.
bitch,
and
I'm
that
not
you
that
can't
blind
see.
for my kids, ho.
Or
And
you
if you
can't-
blind to me like that, you gotta go.
You don't think love makes
I
you
mean,
not
it
pay
happens,
attention to
and
things?
it's crazy because it real
It do,
life
but it's all
happens in
about-
most marriages.
It's all about growing. A part of growing and pretty much you just elevating and putting yourself up on game.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what it's
I
about.
don't know. I feel like sometimes people, I think, and especially if you are a hopeless romantic, you want love. Because love feels good. It
Me.
feels great. It's happy. You said meat.
Oh my
No, I
God,
said me.
Jasmine, I'm
Yeah.
screaming.
I feel like love make you feel good inside. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think in science they talk
Okay.
about that too. Like how...
Okay, Jasmine, the kids ain't gonna eat your ass, girl.
Okay. They talk about in science they talk about how love releases certain
Hormones.
hormones
Yeah.
in our bodies and have us like really feeling happy about things and stuff like
Yeah.
that. When you going through love and you getting that affection and people really appreciating you, it's like, this feels so good to me right now that everything else doesn't even matter.
You
And
better
know-
not neglect them kids.
I'm not, but I'm
you
just
gotta-
saying,
you gotta
like,
be
you
able to-
gotta be. I feel like
you gotta-
some people don't be mindful of like the stuff that go around them because they so in love with a person.
But that's why you gotta be like strong minded and strong willed to be able to tap out of that and tap back into reality and be like, this is what's going on. and I can make time for everybody.
Yep. I'm gonna read off a few comments. Shanice said, "Kids, husband, family. Meaning, if your family respects your marriage, that won't make you choose between them and your spouse." Jasmine said, "My husband come first. Them kids ain't gonna eat my ass."
Period.
And then Shanice said, "But of course, if parents are sick, you're supposed to be there for them."
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one more question, then we end it out.
Let's see.
I have one question. So, how do y'all feel about parents who are so in love with their partners and stuff that they don't realize
Or know how to balance.
or like they don't know how to assess like trauma that the kids go through, whether it's like physically abuse, verbal abuse, them getting bullied, like different kind of stuff, because they so in love they not focusing on their kids, and then when it does come out, it's like everything is like, oh, it's the kids' fault. How do y'all feel about stuff like that?
I don't like that because I feel like you're not really taking the time out to hear your kids and what they going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like if your kid is getting bullied in school, or your kid is like really going through stuff and seeing stuff at home, that's something that you have to sit down and be in communication with your kids, because you may be going through something with your spouse and your kids seeing this, but you're not checking in with your kids. So your kids just basically just seeing stuff as they go. It ain't a check-in, it ain't a talk, it ain't, you feel me? Like, you trying to see where your kids mental at, making sure that they are okay. So it's just like, yeah.
My outlook on it is like, people, internalize things different.
Mm-hmm.
And people learn things, off of experience and how they was raised and what they was taught. So it may be from, how their childhood was or how they grew up. That they, so fixated on whoever they with, and they not really paying attention to, their kids, or how their kids feel or something like that. And that pretty much it comes from it, you can say like, it's a generational curse.
Yes.
Because it's like, if you then grew up in a household to where it's that your parents didn't pay attention to you, or they didn't ask you questions or come and sit down with you, that's the way that you thinking, like, oh, when I had kids, they opinion doesn't really matter, or like, whatever I say goes, or like, whatever, I tell them to do, they gonna do, and like, they really don't have a say so. So it pretty much like could be a generational curse that like keeps happening, a cycle.
Yeah, I agree too. I feel like that's when you damage your kids. Like kids who've been through homes where they see physical abuse, verbal abuse, they mom getting all kind of stuff, guys in and out the house and stuff like that. I feel like that set the tone for kids. Like kids really take that, and then they wind up growing with that emotional trauma, and then thinking that every relationship that comes, that's what they see in their life, or that's what's eventually is going to be happening. It's like they don't have a good representation of what love is supposed to look like. And I feel like within the black community, we don't really have a good representation of what black love is supposed to look like. And when we do, I think we hold on to that stuff so much, because a lot of families who do have love isn't always like that good, pure love. It's always dysfunctional.
Tanisha said they have a block and shield over their own eyes, and they have their own trauma, so they are unsure of how to address it with their children.
Yes.
So it's just, I feel like in that type of case, it's just like y'all both going through trauma. So I feel like that's when other family has to step in, cause y'all, you going through it now. Your kids going through it, so now it's like family has to step in. Sorry. Some people don't like it that way, but now family has to step in, because it's just like your kids being affected, and you got to be corrected.
And then not only that, I feel like it's not necessarily always the parent who are in the wrong because they don't know no better. Like
Yeah.
what they saw before them was the same thing that they in. So it's just like this trickle down effect of like the same behavior being played over and over and over. And I think that's why it's important for us when we become parents and stuff like that to not have that with our kids.
Yep. So guys, we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna touch bases more about childhood trauma, relationships, and parenting, all this stuff. We are gonna touch bases about this coming Tuesday next week. So stay tuned.
Overall, just piggybacking off what she said, thank you for participating in this segment. This segment was really part 2 of what it means to be a best friend, what it means to be in love, and how love influences friendships and relationships, and then more so going into family situations. I just want everybody to be mindful of like what role you play in situations and how you can better each situation, no matter what it is. And just always know that you are important. Put yourself first, and really check and self-reflect on whether or not you feel like things are the right things for you.
And people, it's nothing wrong with realizing that you have areas you have to grow in. You are it's a ongoing process. You're gonna learn more stuff about yourself. You're gonna grow. It's stuff that you're gonna have to fix and stuff like that. Don't be ashamed to know and see that it's areas in your life that you have to improve in.
Yeah. One thing that I want to say before we end this is pretty much, you know, every relationship requires and need love, whether it's a friendship, you know, an intimate relationship, a relationship with like family. You know, every relationship requires love on a different type of level. So, you know, don't ever think that, you know, you don't love somebody, or like, you know, desensitize yourself from loving somebody, or, you know, just because of what you done went through that you don't love that person. Because like I said, it's people that, you know, I've been with, and, you know, at the time, you know, the love that we thought once was going to work out, it didn't work out, but it doesn't mean that I still don't love you in a way. I don't love you that way, but I still love you and still have love for you. So don't ever think that, you know, you don't need love, or love is not important.
Because it is.
And don't think that you're not worthy of love, because everybody is. It just comes in its own way, and it will find you.
Yes. So that's it for tonight, guys. We're going to end off with a little bit of music. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the responses. And thanks for everybody being involved.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to
Love
tune in
y'all.
next
Thank you guys for
Tuesday.
tuning in to Comfy Convos. Stay tuned for next Tuesday.
Love is what you make it. I'll give you my heart if you promise and you won't break it. I'ma keep it real with everyone, it ain't no faking. I was trying to give it to you, you was trying to take it. And you cannot run from your ass, you gotta face it. I've been trying to do everything for you to just make it. Don't care what people say, especially when it's all crazy. I'm made it.
I'm watching and praying, beauty caught up in